Hi friends. So today I was supposed to film an episode of Ask an Autistic, and it was going pretty well. I was battling executive dysfunction, which kind of explains what bad thing happened, but it was going okay, and I did my makeup, and I was like, all right, let's do this. I got my notes, and then I was like 3 minutes in and the battery died. Now it's charging, but I won't be able to film an episode today. So I wanted to make use of my makeup and my words that I have and make a little vlog. I don't know how to vlog. I've never done this before. I'm in my kitchen. You can see all my carbonated water over there. I drink a lot of carbonated water, like a lot. And you can see my cat calendar. It's pretty cool. It's all black cats. One for every month of the year. Okay, so on to the vlog. Something I wanted to address in the autistic community is the throwing under the bus of intellectually and cognitively disabled people. Now, I know what you're thinking, Amythest. No one's intending to hurt anybody else's feelings. And I'm like, I know, but lateral violence in the disability community happens. And so here's what I see happening a lot. There's autistic people, and they're talking about autism and their neurotype, and they go to defend themselves by saying things like, well, autistic people aren't stupid, or they even use the R word, or autistic people are actually really smart. And then in defense of non-speaking autistic people, it's like, well, just because they look outwardly unintelligent doesn't mean that's true. Like, they could have a really high IQ. Which, by the way, IQ is totally not a thing. It's super racist and ableist in its origins, and it's just terrible and not even that accurate, and super biased towards white men. So if you want to read about that, video description. But anyway, they're like, oh, they have a high IQ, they're actually really intelligent, so that's why they deserve respect. But the thing is that intelligence, it's the super racist, ableist, sexist concept. And yet, it's like how autistic people defend ourselves. And in the process, we hurt our intellectually disabled and cognitively disabled cousins. And the thing is that there are autistic people with intellectual disabilities as well, or cognitive disabilities. And there's this valuing of traditional abled ideas of intelligence that is hurting the community. When it all comes down to it, human beings deserve respect and autonomy and inclusion and accommodation because they're human beings, not because they're smart in the ways that our society perceives as being the most important or valid. All ways of being are valid. Intellectually disabled people are awesome. The concept of intelligence and giving people value based on their intelligence is super not awesome. So altogether, I think we as the autistic community can do better for our intellectually and cognitively disabled cousins and fellow autistics. This has been my first ever vlog. I hope it went okay. Here's Kitty. Bye, friends.